Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Okay, I'm going to go around the room and let everybody introduce yourselves. I'm Ms. Buford. I'm the special ed teacher.
I'm Trina Smith. I'm Matthew's mom.
I'm Mr. Treese. I'm the gen ed teacher.
And I'm Aaliyah, and I am Matthew's speech therapist.
We are here today to talk about Matthew, his accomplishments, and things that we need to try to work on. Mom, is there any behavior or anything you want to talk about he may be displaying at home?
When he's at home, he has a problem focusing, and most time when I give him tasks to do things, normally it takes him a minute, and I have to remind him to go back and try again, or do it again, or just, pay attention to the things that I'm saying.
Okay, and then, like, if you make him go back and do it, is he showing any signs of, like,
Frustration.
yeah, or being, defiant, not wanting to do it?
Yeah, he gets frustrated at times, but, I try to talk to him to help him understand that, these are some things that you have to do.
Okay, thank you. We're gonna talk about his speech.
Okay, so Matthew no longer qualifies for speech. We were working on our articulation and language goals. He met all of his articulation goals in some of the language, but I did notice that with, for example, he had a goal of following directions, like multi-step directions, 2-step and 3-step. We really struggled with our 3-step because we could do the first thing that was told, but it was once it got to the second and the third, it was, what was the second or what was the third? I don't remember. And it was consistent, but with 2-step, it was a little easier. I don't know if it was just like we weren't comprehending or we weren't attentive to what was being said. As far as that, also we do read a lot of books in speech therapy, and there are questions, like comprehension questions after the book is being read. But most of the time I would do like 2 pages and then ask him, what has happened so far. And it's just, sometimes it would be random questions and sometimes it would be like questions like, oh, I don't know. And then we have to reread it again and then he would get it. So, but he did meet his goals.
Okay, so you said that he no longer qualifies?
He no longer qualifies. It was his 3-year reevaluation. We have to do that every 3 years, and all of his scores were within normal limits, so it wouldn't be a reason for me to keep him in speech if he demonstrated like I can reach these goals on the test. I know this. Do you think he should stay in speech, or is there anything you
Maybe
think?
so.
Okay. I was only seeing him for 45 minutes, so if that's something you want to continue, we can find things that we can work on.
Okay.
So we're gonna work with that, and also we are moving him to what is it called? The stuck. We have lost it again. Received information that he could also go to therapy for emotional disturbance. So we'll be seeing him for that situation too. Can you help us out here, sir?
Oh yes, my name's Mr. Treese. Like I was saying, I'm the gen ed teacher, and I just want to start with saying I love having Matthew in class, even though he struggles to focus at times, and we've noticed during literacy, behaviors can be an issue. I don't know if you see that at home, if it's more when you're trying to work with him with literacy things and math. He seems to like math more, and it seems to be a stronger point for him. Likes to get under the desk and crawl around and disrupt class a little bit, not violent, so that's a positive. He doesn't seem to act out towards other students at all. He just kind of goes to his own corner, crawls under there, and decides maybe he's done for the day. In literacy, he knows about 50% of his letters right now, letters and sounds. When it comes to CVC words, encoding and decoding, we're really struggling. We seem to omit the initial sound a lot when we're trying to decode a CVC word or break it down. And CVC just stands for consonant, vowel, consonant. But in math, like I said, it's a strong point. We can add anything up to 20, or even count up to that high, but we can also add those numbers, and he's done very well. But subtraction is still an issue. It doesn't quite grasp the concepts, like understanding that's two different things. But we're still working on it in class. And I think in literacy, when we get the behaviors under control, we'll really be able to take off in those areas. But I just want to let you know.
Yeah, he's very active at home, and like I said, it's kind of hard for him to focus. So I would try my best to help him with the CBCs and other things he may need.
So I think what we're gonna do is start doing like little pop-ins to go in and help him settle down, calm down, and get the work done. If not, then we'll probably, pull him out a little bit so we can get him more focused, cause maybe it's the classroom, but we don't understand. And also, I sent you your parental rights. I sent that in an email to you. Did you get them? Did you receive? Well, I guess that is all. Anybody else got anything else? Okay, so Ms. Aaliyah agreed to continue his speech services. He will stay in special education. He will still be in an inclusive classroom setting. We're going to just continue to work with him in the classroom. Mother, is there anything else that you might want to add? Any concerns you have?
No, I do want to thank you guys though for the time that you take to help him out and make sure he gets the things that he needs at school.
Do you have anything else to add, Mr. Richard?
No. Love having Matthew in class, and can't wait to see what the rest of the year brings.
No other comments? Okay. Well, we're gonna add all of this to the IEP, and you will get a copy of that. I need everybody's signatures before you leave too. Thank you.
Okay.